Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the headings and the insert table of contents feature in Microsoft Word. I'm using Word 2013 for this video. So here I have a couple of lines of text that I'm going to use for my headings for my paper. The headings are on the top, right up here. I'm going to use APA 6th edition formatting to do this. So I'll bring this over. You can see that I'm using the Purdue OWL Writing Lab website to see how to format my headings. Level 1 would be centered, bold-faced, uppercase and lowercase letters for my heading. Level 2 is going to be left aligned. And then you can see how, if you were going to go into additional levels, how you would format them there. Let's pull that out. All right, so level 1, as I just took a look at, that would be centered. I'm going to bold it. And this is going to be my level 1 heading. So what I would do is go up here, I'm going to right click my mouse, and I'm going to update heading 1 to match my selection of what I have. So now anything that if I was going to make, let's say, abstract also a level 1, I now come up here and I can actually left click it and it'll change it to level 1. I don't want it to be level 1, my abstract. I'm actually going to change these over here to a level 2 heading. So our level 2, if we remember back to that document I showed you earlier, is going to be left aligned and bold. So I'm going to have it bold, left aligned. I'm then going to change my heading 2. I'm going to update heading 2 to match this selection down here, which follows the left aligned, bold kind of settings for heading 2 headings. All right, so I'm going to make these other ones level 2 also. See, as I do that, it automatically formats each of these to level 2 headings. So one of the nice things about setting your headings, why would you want to do this, you might be asking. A couple reasons. One is, actually I'm going to open up another document that's a complete document. So this document here is 31 pages long, and the headings have already been set. So if I want to move through this paper, I can go to the View tab. I can open up the navigation pane on the left side, and because I set my heading levels, the heading levels are all listed here on the navigation pane on the left side. So I can move through my document by clicking on, if I wanted to read my findings, I can just skip right to the findings section. I can do this because the heading levels have been set within this paper. I can just skip through my headings. So that's one of the reasons. Another reason is because Microsoft Word will automatically do your table of contents for you. So what I'll do here, I'm actually going to insert a page break because I want my table of headings to start on its own page. I'm going to look in the background. I actually want to insert my table of contents before the page break. So that's what I did is I clicked on this hide, show hide feature here so I can see what's going on in the background. These are enter marks and you can see the page break is here. When I click on this, they all disappear again. So now that I've got my heading levels set, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my References tab. I'm going to go to Table of Contents, and I'm going to do Automatic Table number 1. And you can see what it does is going to write contents, and then it'll use my heading levels that I've set, level 1, level 2, and put the page numbers in for me. And I click it, and there you go. My table of contents is now in. And now the last part of this is I need to format my table of contents for APA format. The word contents here is not going to be sufficient, so I just change it to table of contents. My home, that's going to be a level 1 heading. So because I had set my level 1, it automatically makes it bold and centers it for me. I then see that my spacing isn't right, so I'm going to just put the spaces in. And there you go. I've got my table of contents. The page numbers are automatically in for me. And it looks very nice. Now, if I needed to, if I went and I edit my paper later, I can right-click. I can update this field. And what it'll do is it'll automatically change the page numbers here for me. There we go. And sometimes it gives you this option here where you can update the page numbers only, or you can update the entire table. If you update the entire table, if you had changed or added any additional names in, it'll update those. So there you go. That's how you can use your headings and you can insert your table of contents automatically using Microsoft Word.